everyone. Welcome back to another PolyNerdic movie review via the magic of video. We have video now. I know it's not the greatest video, but we have video on this channel that is not just me playing video games. Isn't that crazy? As I said in the Knives Out review, whenever it went up, I'm recording several of them today. The Knives Out review, I said it then that we're learning, we're growing. This isn't the best setup. I know. I'm sorry. But I have very shallow pockets, and I'm doing the best I can. Okay, forgive me. Anyway, today we are going to review Guns Akimbo, a movie I watched late last night. Fantastic movie. Over the top, crazy, just a hell of a ride. If you don't know what Guns Akimbo is, it is a movie that was filmed in 2017 starring Daniel Radcliffe and Samara Weaving. They're the two stars of the movie. It involves the story of a world that's gone to shit. Sounds familiar? Where the internet, one of the biggest things on the internet right now is an underground fight club that posts videos of people killing each other, one-on-one death matches. It's called Schism. They broadcast this stuff. People love it. There's lots of clips of the comment feed and how trashy it is and how awful the people are. They're just into this murder and mayhem. And Daniel Radcliffe plays a down on his luck kind of loser who works for a video game company, and he talks about how you think that sounds glamorous, but he works for a company that makes a mobile game that is, in his words, specifically designed to steal money from kids' parents. He hates his life. The only thing he does to get satisfaction in life is to quote-unquote troll the trolls online. He goes on and he counter-trolls trolls, which kind of makes him an asshole in his own right. But it is kind of humorous to watch him, the rapid-fire sequences of him just being a keyboard warrior. And then one night he's drunk. He's obviously drinking a lot of beer. It's shot very well. And he gets on the Schism page and he just starts going after the Schism fans, and finally, after who knows how long, it's a very quick cut montage of him doing this, he gets the Schism admin account comes at him and posts his IP address and says, hey, you're an amateur, and he freaks out, closes the laptop, throws it down, falls asleep. Very shortly after, let's say the next morning, there's a knock on his door and Schism is there. And they kick the door in, they knock him out, they bolt guns to his hands. I mean, bolt through here and bolt through each finger. So he has two handguns with extended mags. Just a lot of, 50 rounds per gun. Bolted to his hands, he can't put them down. And then dark, violent comedy ensues for the rest of the movie as he's trying to navigate life with guns that he can't put down, literally worried about shooting his dick off while he's trying to take a leak, and then trying to put pants on. And he gets pretty good at manipulating his phone without hands. But there's comedy and violence. It is a crazy, over-the-top movie. There's just all kinds of vicious gore. Think John Wick as far as the gunplay goes. Lots of headshots, lots of red mist and open gun wounds in people's faces where they get shot in the head, and just it's a violent movie. It is not for kids at all. It was just really interesting to see Daniel Radcliffe in this sort of role. I think what's most interesting to me about Radcliffe at this point is he made his millions with Harry Potter, and then now he just kind of does these interesting, I haven't seen it yet, but Swiss Army Man, where he plays a corpse. Horns, where he plays a guy who's developing devil horns, which, by the way, that is a fantastic book, and I highly suggest you read the book, Horns. The movie's all right. The book is better. I know it's cliche, but the book is better. The book is better. Although the book Horns is not back here on the shelf. Radcliffe's role choice is just fascinating to me right now, and this is one of those movies that it's he plays this guy who's forced into this combat situation, and they send Nyx after him, who is played by Samara Weaving, and she's the quote-unquote champion, right? She's a bona fide psychopath who has no problem murdering people, and like she gets high and just goes on these murder rampages, and she's very popular on Schism, and as a result, Daniel Radcliffe is very much not popular on Schism at first. Everyone hates him because he's a coward and he chicken shit. He's just running. They have drones everywhere recording the action. They are hacking into security feeds, all sorts of stuff. Schism's a very, very complex outfit, and Daniel Radcliffe's character is very stupid for Miles. Miles is very stupid for going after them on the forums the way he did. Keyboard warrioring and all that. But the movie, it's about an hour and a half long. It's very fast-paced. It's cut very fast. It's very energetic. I absolutely love the energy this movie brings because it's just boom, 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 boom through it. Niles has got a love interest, a woman by the name of Nova, who is in and out of the movie, but it's not a love story. They even say that up front. This is not the movie where the nerd gets the girl like an Xbox achievement. I think that's the line they used. And it doesn't end well either for Miles and Nova. Together. It doesn't end well for them together. It's not that kind of movie where the hero gets the girl at the end. And I'll leave it at that. It is a fantastic movie, though. I highly suggest it. It got an 8 out of 10, in my opinion. As always, down there, I will put a link to the PolyNerdic review scale so you can see what I'm working with. Fortunately for you, or unfortunately, depending on who you are, I tend to only watch things that I know I'm going to like, so my reviews always skew high. Again, shallow pockets. Can't go see everything, so I'm not going to spend money, especially going to the movies. That's why all these reviews we recorded today were stuff that I could stream at home. Like, Guns Akimbo came out this year. It's the newest movie that I've reviewed today. But I don't get to go to the movies that often, between time and money. When I do see a movie, it's usually something I'm going to enjoy. So you typically get a 6, 7, 8, 9 on my rating scale. Very rarely do I come out and go, man, this movie's a 2, or this video game's a 2. You'll learn that here on PolyNerdic, that I have to be selective, so therefore I try to go for things that I'm going to enjoy, because life is too short to dwell on things you don't like and to spend time with things you don't like. The world, I've said it before, and other things around here, the world is going to shit outside. I'm doing what they call social distancing today myself, where I was not feeling 100% yesterday at work and decided to take a day off in order to recoup, recharge, and of course talk to you fine people. So, Guns Akimbo. I digress. I do that sometimes. You'll learn that here. Guns Akimbo is a 8 out of 10. I highly suggest you watch it if you like Daniel Radcliffe, if you like Samara Weaving, if you like violence in movies that is done in a realistic but over-the-top and kind of darkly comedic manner. For example, there's some banter about shooting people in the dick and dick blood. It's that kind of thing. I enjoyed the hell of it, though. It was great. I was on the edge of my seat all last night watching it, and I think you should watch it too, if you like that sort of stuff. So, thank you for watching this video. I know it's simple, it's bare bones, it's me just sitting here babbling for 10 minutes, but if you like what we do here, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. You know the spiel. It's PolyNerdic on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, and, of course, PolyNerdic.com, the main website where I post all this stuff, my video game stuff, my movie stuff, weekly podcast called the Nerdnary Podcast, every Saturday morning. Thank you for watching. And if you feel it, I'm not begging. I'm not going to get down on my knees and beg because, A, I don't have a cameraman to follow me down to the floor. If you feel it, we do have patreon.com/PolyNerdic. Always accepting donations to make my pockets a little deeper so I can make this better. So I can buy stuff for the backdrop, so I can buy a better camera, so I can buy better equipment and make a better show for you. That's my pitch. Not going to beg. Thank you for watching. I'll see you right here very soon.